Good morning students, myself Dr. L. MANJU BHARGAVI, Assistant Professor, GFGC Madhugiri. Course BCom, Subject Commerce and Paper Corporate Accounting 1, Topic Problems on Net Asset Method, Yield Method and Fair Value of Shares. In this session, I will be covering the topic Introduction and Problems on Net Asset Method, Yield Method and Fair Value of Shares. Objective of the learning: to familiarize the students with the concept of introduction, problems on net asset method, yield method and fair value of shares. Session outcome: the students will be able to understand the concept of introduction, problems on net asset method, yield method and fair value of shares. Introduction: there are many circumstances where values of shares are required for various accounting purposes. In such cases, the value that is taken is not the par value but the market value. The market value of the share is nothing but the value quoted in stock exchange. Net asset method or intrinsic value method. Under this method, the value of share is determined by adding the market value of all the assets including unrecorded assets, goodwill and investment, and deducting from that the total liabilities payable to outsiders like secured liabilities, unsecured loans and current liabilities. The amount so arrived is called net value of assets available to shareholders. ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಅಸೆಟ್ಗಳ ಟೋಟಲಿಂದ ನಾವು ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಪೇ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿರುವಂಥ ಲಯಬಿಲಿಟೀಸ್ನ ಲೆಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಈ ನೆಟ್ ಮೆಥಡಲ್ಲಿ. From the value of net assets available to shareholders, the total paid up preference share capital and arrears of preference dividend, if any, must be deducted. The result balance is the net value of assets available for equity shareholders. ಹಾಗೆ ಶೇರ್ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲಿಂದ ಮತ್ತು ಅರಿಯರ್ಸ್ ಡಿವಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಏನಾದರೂ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ನಾವು ಲೆಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಆವಾಗ ಟೋಟಲ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ವಿಚ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಅವೈಲಬಲ್ ಫಾರ್ ಶೇರ್ ಹೋಲ್ಡರ್ಸ್ ನಮಗೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Intrinsic value of equity shares formula ಬಂದು net value of assets available for equity shareholders divided by number of equity shares. ಎರಡನೇ ಮೆಥಡ್ yield method. Yield method assumes that the company would continue to exit and would not dispose of its asset. The market value of assets and liabilities are not taken into account for calculation of the value of the shares. Under this method, the profits available for equity dividend are taken into account while calculating the value of each equity share. ಹಾಗೆ ಅರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಕೆಪಾಸಿಟಿ ಮೆಥಡ್ ನೋಡೋಣ. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಸಮ್ಟೈಮ್ಸ್ ದ ರೇಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಡಿವಿಡೆಂಡ್ ಡಿಕ್ಲೇರ್ಡ್ ಬೈ ಅ ಕಂಪನಿ ಈಸ್ ಮಚ್ ಲೆಸ್ ದ್ಯಾನ್ ದ ರೇಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಅರ್ನಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಕಂಪನಿ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ರೈಟಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಕ್ಯುಮುಲೇಟೆಡ್ ಲಾಸಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ರಿಟೆನ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ಸ್. ಇನ್ನು ಹೇಳೋದಾದರೆ ದ ಅರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಕೆಪಾಸಿಟಿ ಮೆಥಡ್ ಈಸ್ ಅನ್ ಇಂಪ್ರೂವ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಓವರ್ ದ yield ಮೆಥಡ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಗಿವ್ಸ್ ದ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಆಫ್ ದ ಈಕ್ವಿಟಿ ಶೇರ್ಸ್. Under this method, the following steps are to be followed for calculating the market value of shares. ಏನೇನು ಮೆಥಡ್ ಅಂತ ನೋಡೋಣ. ಮೊದಲನೇ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ಬಂದು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟಿಂಗ್ ದ ರೇಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಅರ್ನಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಕಂಪನಿ ಬೈ ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ ದ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ. ಏನದು? ರೇಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಅರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಆವ್ರೇಜ್ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ಸ್ ಇಂಟು 100 ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯ್ಡ್. And we'll see the step 2, that will be calculation of market value per share. The market value per share can be calculated by using the formula. ಏನದು? The market value per share equal to rate of earnings into paid up value of share divided by normal rate of return. Thank you students. That's all in this session. ಈ ಮೂರು ಮೆಥಡ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ we will solve a problem in the next session. Thank you for your cooperation.